All right, students, here's another conceptual one I've got. Let's see. Let me try this one here together. It says, your teacher runs across the front of the classroom with a momentum, so P momentum, of 250 kilogram meters per second. All right, so that's the correct units for momentum. And foolishly jumps on this giant skateboard. Now, the skateboard was initially at rest and has a mass equal to your teacher's mass. Okay, so I hope, everything in this chapter, you see an interaction or a collision, and this is kind of a collision. It's not a bad collision, and nobody's getting hurt here, hopefully, but the teacher's just moving along, and so there's kind of a poor picture of a teacher and poor picture of a skateboard. But like I did in class, I might say initial and final, and so I would have a momentum that would be 250 from the teacher and 0 from the skateboard. But the real key to this problem is to recognize that as we have an interaction, the total momentum does not change. That's this principle of conservation of momentum, and I think that's what they're getting after here. Because if the teacher then jumps onto this skateboard, you might say we now have twice the original mass moving at some speed. But here's kind of that catch. Maybe I better put final speed. We know then that this number still has to come out to be 250. Now, I didn't put it in the little formula, but this would have been mass of teacher times initial speed. And maybe I should have left it that way, as mass of the teacher times the original speed. And maybe I should just keep reading the question, because the question could be a simple one or a harder one. But if you kind of follow this through, you'll see that the speed of the teacher and skateboard needs to be 1/2 to get the same momentum of 250. And then it says, what is the total momentum of the teacher and the skateboard before and after landing? Okay, so that's 250. So I did do too much. You don't have to worry about the speed cut in half. They just want you to realize this is a conservation of momentum, and hence, if it's 250 before the interaction, it's 250 after the interaction. All right. Hope that one helps.